mate, did you wish Billy and Cam a happy birthday?
Yeah, I did. I shot him off a text. I mean, the 30th birthday is something special for him. So we had a bit of a celebration for him after the game on Sunday. But yeah, we wish him a happy birthday.
So you weren't out there with Mal the other night, were you?
No, I wasn't. I was tucked into bed here in Sydney.
What do you think of all that? Bit of a laugh?
Oh, look, I don't know. It's all hearsay. Everything you read in the paper is all hearsay. So it's an old cliche, but it doesn't really affect us. So we're not worried about it.
I'm a bit over it all in general. I mean, you're adults, you can do whatever you like, can't you?
Yeah, obviously within reason. Whether we like it or not, we're in the public face, and there's a certain behaviour we have to stick to, and whether we like it or not, we have to.
What about this today, mate, with a couple of blokes still not training? No worries at all from you?
No, I mean, this time of year in the season, you're always going to have blokes with a heap of niggles. And with the things that the guys have got, like with the long turnaround we've got coming up to Origin, it's not going to affect them in the game. But you just got to make sure you look after them earlier on in the week. We've only been in camp a couple of days, and they're doing round-the-clock rehab. Every time I go past the physio room, they're in there. So they're probably going to go for a bit of a trot today and see how they're going. But I'm sure when it comes to Sunday, Monday, that they'll be fighting fit.
Is the beauty that none of those are the new blokes, so that the new guys can work in?
Yeah, look, it is helpful. I mean, when you got new guys coming in halfway through a series, that they sort of have to be able to grasp what we're doing pretty quickly. And with them not quite being key position players, the injuries, we can still get through all our structures and all our sets.
You excited by what confronts you next Wednesday?
Oh, certainly. I mean, I love playing in Queensland, love playing State of Origin. I mean, it's going to be a fantastic atmosphere, and as a rugby league player, you have to embrace it. And that's certainly what we're going to be doing next Wednesday night, but also knowing that we've got quite a big job to do, but it's a job we're looking forward to.
There's no fear about the reception?
Oh, certainly not. I mean, you can't control the crowd. You can't control what they're going to do. All you go out there and enjoy it. And to be quite honest, when the whistle blows and it's kick-off time, you don't really focus too much about the crowd. You can focus on what you can control and what all the boys in the blue jumpers can control.
There's an article this morning saying that the NRL players should have bodyguards when they go out. What do you think of that?
Look, I've never felt the need for a bodyguard, but if
security guard,
yeah, look, I mind. I don't know what you're sort of saying, but look, it might be a bit overkill. You hear about NFL players and all that in America having those. Personally, I think it's overkill, but if it's going to hopefully keep some guys on a straight and narrow, it might be a good idea. So it might be horses for courses with that. Some people need them, some might not.
Isn't it true though, you're all grown-ups, you should be able to handle yourselves?
Yeah, we just spoke before. Billy and Cam are 30 years old. I'm not sure how they feel about a babysitter, and I'm nearly 30 myself. I'm not sure how I'd feel about it either. But if we do have to get those in place to sort of set up the foundations for later on in life and give them the right example to start with, then maybe something we have to look at.
You talked about the intimidating atmosphere that might be greeting you guys in Queensland. Some of the newer guys, the Maloney's and that sort of thing, you haven't experienced that. What sort of advice do you have?
Yeah, I don't really think anything affects Jimmy Maloney, to be quite honest. So, look, he's played in the grand final. He's played from an outside Sydney team, playing in Sydney grand final. Look, you get quite a hostile atmosphere. I experienced last year in the grand final. There's quite a lot of Bulldog supporters, and they were quite loud and intimidating. So, a crowd, I said it a couple of times, you can't control it, so there's no point worrying about it. Personally, I think it builds the atmosphere and it builds the spectre that is Origin.
When's the excitement start to build for you, mate? Like today's your sort of first serious session. When do you try to hold it in so you don't get too?
Yeah, I think it is a bit of an experience thing. No, try not to play your game too early, because you do get yourself mentally fatigued, because it's such a long time in camp. You do get yourself a bit mentally fatigued. So it really is building the preparation. I think we got it right the first game, and it's up to us as individuals to make sure we work on our preparation as well. So it's good this time around for when we go up to Queensland.
Do you think Queensland will try and square up with Gallen?
Wouldn't have a clue. You have to ask them.
You're going up on Sunday, Ryan. You reckon that's the right time?
Yeah, I think so. Go up Sunday night. It'll be good to experience the Origin atmosphere up there for a couple of days and get ready for the game.